Welcome to the Full Moon Show. Greetings, nerds. Oh my gosh, Rodrigo, the best social media manager, is in the building. Hey guys. Oh my gosh, 1 second. Do you like my gong? It's not actually my gong because it belongs to Veronica Vargas, who I just interviewed, and she's going to be fighting on UFC Fight Pass this upcoming year. Hold on, guys. Let me get myself situated. This was supposed to be at 9:30 tonight, but instead we are doing it at 7:30 so that I have time to go out. Not go out, but just explore the world. Currently here in Costa Rica, and I promised this little YouTube live chat. And we are celebrating the first full moon since my last birthday. What's up, Rodrigo? Chris Wiggins was already in the building before this thing even started. He was like, let me get the tea. Let me see what's up. All right, how we doing lighting-wise, guys? How we doing audio-wise? Right now, I am in the city of San Jose, so as you can hear, they got some ambulance going on. Costa Rica has many different parts. San Jose is one of them. San Jose has good jiu-jitsu, so that's the main reason I'm in this area. In some other parts, like closer to the beaches, you do get some jiu-jitsu, but not like highly competitive jiu-jitsu. Not that I really am like considering myself a high-level competitor or anything, but I like to try to train at those types of places. What's up, some of the OG squads in the building? Honestly, I'm not expecting that many people to come here because it was originally scheduled for 9:30. Guys, this is the bad part about being half Asian, is that you become a victim to the Asian glow. 1 second. All right, guys, how are we doing on this wonderful full moon night? I am just feeling so abundant and so happy. There is a lot of anonymous questions that we have to get to, so I guess I'll stop just talking for no reason. What, Rodrigo? What? Rodrigo's feeling a little litskis. And so now he's in the group chat. Damn, this ambulance is like coming for this building. Something's going on. Oh my gosh. All right, so normally I am not one to like drink much, but since coming to Costa Rica, I've been like in the mood for wine. And I just had an interview with my one girlfriend, Veronica, who I'm staying in the house of right now watching her cat. And I'm like, I don't know why, like I wanna have a glass of wine. Maybe it's because I've given up a different vice of mine, which I'm really proud of. I'm like gonna start coping with things without using a certain substance, which I don't wanna say because, you can't get demonetized on YouTube. Okay, let's go through these anonymous questions, y'all. Oh my gosh, freaking Craig Jones. Text from Craig Jones. I hate this guy. This guy's trying to ruin my life out here. I'm literally gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight Craig Jones. Oh my God, I hate him so much. I will get you guys all caught up with that tea. Thank you, Rodrigo. It's the Asian freaking, what is it called? Asian glow. What is it? Asian, I just said it. Can we get Alice competing in the user-generated content? I always am competing in the user-generated content. Oh, you mean the UFC? Ha ha ha. No, I will never ever make it to the UFC. No aspirations to compete in the UFC. maybe one day cover it a little bit more, but not compete. I barely even like to compete in jujitsu, guys. Like, I give people so much freaking credit, and I've become such a princess recently. Like, I don't really like going that hard unless it's with certain people, and it takes me so hard to like. It takes me so long to get comfortable going hard with people. Oh my gosh, guys, I did not think that there was gonna be more questions. I already closed. I closed off the freaking question box. Do you have a middle name? I do have a middle name. My full name is Alexandra Jordan Wendling. Wendling is German. I am German. What's the Wendling holiday tradition like? Yes, Rodrigo is a little bit of a lightweight like me. Hey guys, if you guys are in the building, I just want to say cheers. Thank you so much for supporting me. This YouTube channel is becoming my like full-time gig really, other than obviously the gigs that I work. So whenever you hit that like button or even maybe hit the dislike button, I think any type of engagement is good. I just want to thank you for it because we are out here doing it. So yeah, CS Scott's always in the building. He's always in everyone's live chats. He's just there supporting every waking second of the day. But if you guys have questions in the live chat as well, you can ask them. If not, I'm just going to read the ones from this Not Gonna Lie link. Dude, this Not Gonna Lie link is definitely made for middle schoolers. And I have a fully developed brain, and I'm using it. Okay. Anyway, what's the Wendling holiday tradition like? Okay, so if we were in Virginia right now, it's currently super snowy in Virginia, which is so funny to me that I'm missing it. You would get, I think we did Christmas. We will like open up one Christmas present Christmas Eve and then save everything else for Christmas. Yeah, and we just have my Lola. Lola stands for, or is Tagalog for grandma. No, I'm not in Virginia right now. I'm in Costa Rica. And now I'm like starting to realize, I'm like, oh, maybe I should have just moved to Costa Rica. It's just Costa Rica makes the least amount of sense for my career unless I really just fully pursue YouTube as like a full-time job. And then we can like really fully invest in the Sola Dora Explora. And I think the Sola Dora Explora segment is gonna be so much more, it's gonna be fun because like it'll obviously be me traveling by myself a lot. But then at some point I'm probably, oh wait, I was gonna say I'd probably meet my Diego, but I'm not sure if Diego is her cousin in that show. But you know, I think that would be like fun. You know how travel vloggers get like a couple, but I think there's a storyline there because right now I'm doing it solo and it makes it more spicy, picante. Okay, do you describe yourself as a goofball? Yes, I describe myself as a goofball. I love that word. I wish that was a more used word. Do you guys know that the #1 word for 2024 was brain rot? Brain rot. I hate when people say that they're rotting in their bed, like after they're hungover, something like that. Oh my gosh, that's the worst term ever. When's your next BJJ competition? BJJ competition, everyone. Hope you heard that right. Okay, so Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition. Next competition, that's a good question. It's definitely, maybe if I say in Costa Rica, there's one I think on the 23rd, so maybe I'll do a Costa Rican one. We shall see. I noticed a photo in your X page. Virginia has a lot of snow. What part of Virginia are you from? How far are you from DC? I'm like 30 minutes from DC. Fairfax is the place. I can't give away too much information though, or else, oh my gosh, one of my anonymous questions was, guys, this is gonna get a little creepy. I don't know if you're ready for it. Someone was like, what was that big box that you were bringing from Walmart? And like, I actually did go to Walmart once and I had a big box. So like someone must have seen me at Walmart and saw me with a big box. But then they left me that anonymous question? Come on now, don't be like that. Come on. Okay, I did promise that I would do some non-anonymous questions as well. One of them was from my only, So right now I don't have paid content up on Instagram. I only posted one, but I have one subscriber, and it is Theo, and he recently asked, "What do you look for in a relationship?" Oh my gosh, hi Bohachinia Depot. Recent addition to the team. He is obviously brilliant when it comes to all his social media stuff. So he's going to be helping me with a bunch of stuffsies. Do you keep a schedule book? Is it filled with notes? I do have a schedule book for my work. Definitely the hardest part is booking guests. I love to do the interviewing, which I didn't used to love to do. I used to I used to not think that I was good at interviewing, but now I'm realizing I'm actually really good at interviewing, and I just have to keep going because I keep getting better every time. But the annoying part is the booking. So I need to figure out if I can hire someone to do that part for me in the coordination, because coordination with athletes is just difficult. But I also want to start interviewing non sports people. People in entertainment in general, I think would be fun. Okay, so yes, I do keep a busy book of schedules. Do you have a funny nickname? When I was a baller back in my day, I was called Small Fry because I was the smallest person on the team, on every team. But I also had that J. Oh, I was just talking to Joseph Ozuna at a 10 Planet Vegas, and he's like, his nickname was Joe Curry because his name is Joseph. So his like nickname was Joseph Curry, and I was like, damn, that was my nickname too. And he's like, damn, we can't both have the same nickname. And I was like, well, I didn't want to roast him, but they called me Steph Curry in the Washington Post. So like, I think I got him beat, brother. I think I got him beat. But do you have a funny nickname other than Small Fry? I'm trying to think. I don't know. Maybe sipping this wine will help me remember. No, but I was. My ex-boyfriend used to call me Alex, there's been a change of plans, Wendling, because I'm very spontaneous, which also means that like planning things ahead, like something with an invite, doesn't really go well with me because my mood changes. Like unless it's like a professional gig that I have to work, then my loyalty to like committing to things is very, very wishy-washy. That's why I feel bad when like girls want to plan things in really far in advance. What made you get into jujitsu and combat sports in general? I've always been a big WWE fan. If some of you guys know me, in 2021, I auditioned for the WWE in Las Vegas, and I didn't get it, which I'm honestly kind of happy about because all the girls that I auditioned with have had crazy injuries, like crazy injuries. But some of them are freaking killing it, and are some of the biggest wrestlers, I feel like, in WWE right now. Nikita Lyons, I think she hurt both her knees, like torn ACL type stuff. Who else is there? I'm gonna be blanking on their names right now, but yeah, a lot of the girls that I auditioned with are such badasses, but because I didn't get the WWE role, which made my parents really happy, I got more into jujitsu, and then I started competing in jujitsu, which didn't make my parents very happy, but the obsession with jujitsu, you would become a good wrestler in WWE right now. See, the thing is I don't think that's true. Like, I wasn't very good at taking the bumps. Oh my gosh, not those kind of bumps. Like the bumps when you like fall on the ground. And the funniest thing is like in jujitsu, when they teach you how to roll, like you'll roll and you'll like tuck your neck. In pro wrestling, they literally teach you to go over your neck. And I'm like, what? Why are you teaching us to do that? And they're just like, it just looks better. One of the wrestlers who has been wrestling for a while, she's like, oh yeah, I can't move my shoulders past this much. Like, it's just part of it. It's just part of like pro wrestling. And I'm like, yeah, hard pass. But I think that was the moment they decided not to go with me because my promo was one of the best promos, was definitely the best promo of that audition group, other than maybe like 2 or 3 girls, or maybe and some of the guys too. So my like public speaking and that for wrestling was very good. But it was the physicality of it. And also I was a little bit chubbier. Like, even my physicality now is not on par for what they need for WWE. What's your handwriting look like? My handwriting, when it's fast, is not the best, but when I'm being intentional, I have almost identical handwriting to my mom, and she has really good handwriting. Really like A+ student type of handwriting. Where the heck is Rodrigo? Rodrigo is frickin' drinking tonight too, and it's a frickin' Wednesday. The only reason I'm having a little sip tonight is because it's a full moon. Okay, where is your favorite place and you have traveled to, and where is your dream place to visit that you haven't been to yet? Okay, dream place that I need to visit very soon, but I kind of want to do it with someone that speaks Portuguese, is Brazil. I would love to go to Greece, and my favorite place that I've ever traveled to, oh my gosh, I've been to so many amazing places, but I love Italy. I think I'm gonna have to get married in Italy. Unless it's not to an Italian man, but it's probably gonna be to an Italian man. Because I love the Italian last names. You are not gonna see me as Alexandra Wendling anymore. It is gonna be Alexandra. I can't even think of a good Italian name right now, but it's gonna be something Italian or Latino maybe. Or boring frickin' white boy name, lame. Okay, where's your favorite place oh wait, I already did that one. Guys, I'm so happy you're here. There's 10 likes, or there's 10 people in the building right now. If you enjoyed this video, hit a like. I don't expect anyone to be here because you guys are here for jiu-jitsu content, but because I'm doing more YouTube full time, I just need to start live chatting all the time. And this is more fun to me than talking about jiu-jitsu fools every now and then. Have you ever done any striking training before? Would you ever do an amateur MMA fight or influencer grappling match or MMA fight? I've trained, so I started out more in Muay Thai. I not hated jiu-jitsu, but I kind of hated jiu-jitsu. Like the place that I was originally learning jiu-jitsu was a few different places, but the very first one that was also a Muay Thai gym just wasn't the cleanest, at least aesthetically, it didn't look very clean, and I think in reality it wasn't too clean. And just, I don't know, I didn't really start enjoying jiu-jitsu until, I had a good experience at Triunfo in Orange County, loved it there. Then I moved to LA and things just got wonky. Like I think the gyms in LA are kind of like hit or miss good. But yeah, I would definitely do at least one amateur MMA fight. Because you wear like shin pads and elbow pads and freaking bubble wrap, like, you know, if you can't do one, I think that, I was just talking to Veronica, like getting into at least one amateur fight is part of the human experience. I think I was gonna do a YouTube video because, funny enough, some of the street fights that I've been in were caught on tape, so I have that footage of me like completely untrained in fights. And I'm just out there like, why are you wanna just punch you in the face? I was a sassy girl back in the day. Am I wrong for not liking to see women in combat sports? Hey, you're entitled to your opinion, but gotta give you that hard disagree. I think everyone's entitled to learn how to defend themselves, and then if they get so good at it that they can make a career out of it, then why the hell not? What subject you struggled back in school? Definitely chemistry, and it just is showing up in my adult life now too. Just kidding, but chemistry actually was really hard for me. Physics was hard for me. I was always really good at reading, writing, English. History, I'm surprised I wasn't more infatuated by or excited by, because it's just so interesting. Like now that I'm older, I have a bigger appreciation for history. I don't include BJJ because it's not so brutal. I feel you. I mean, some people have that opinion for sure, and that's why I think combat sports is never going to be super, super big because, it's never going to be as big as mainstream sports because people just can't accept certain things. Like they just view it as human cockfighting or whatever you want to call it. Do some of your family members have a special talent? My mom is very flexible. She is double jointed. Uh, my dad is, what's his secret talent? He's just more athletic. Like that's where I get my limited athleticism from. I'm more athletic than my brother, I would say, but my brother is better at calisthenics. Um, my grandpa, who I get the last name Wendling from, he's fully German. He was a good artist, so I think that's where I get some of my creative flow from. And my grandma, oh, I love them so much. Don't make me cry. I love my grandmas. Yeah, they all, I mean, I don't think any like secret talents. But yeah, my mom is very flexible. I wish that I had her flexibility because it would be so useful in jujitsu. Kairos, what's up, homie? I feel like it's been so long. Dude, Kairos speaks his mind on Twitter, and I love it. I was like cheering him on a couple days ago. Okay, we already asked that one. Do you know someone in your family that cut the cheese? Dude, there's someone that keeps spamming my freaking anonymous inbox with these cut the cheese questions. Like, I'm only opening the ones that are new that I showed you guys, but like there's some from down here that are, does the BJJ office smell like sweat and farts? It's so funny because like I don't notice that it does smell like that, but recently, I think because like at the Polaris, like at the Polaris Fight Week, I was just working. But then with open mat, it becomes like an actual gym and stuff. And then that was the first time I noticed. I was like, damn, it does smell when like people start rolling around with each other. I don't know why. Why? Oh my gosh, Rodrigo, you have to get a shout out. Rodrigo, if you freaking sent this though, I'm gonna scrap you. Rodrigo kicks butts and is awesome in your live chats. Rodrigo, you need to admit right now if you freaking sent that. Guys, what do you think of my outfit? I'm getting ready to go out for the full moon. I'm excited to see the Costa Rican people and practice my Spanish. Practicar mi español con mucha gente. All right, new message. Your outstanding words enough to write a book. I appreciate you. Do your family and friends call you Alex or Alexandra? People call me Alex, but if you're a true king, you're gonna call me Alexandra, because Alexandra is a queen name. Shout out to that person. Hey, I did not write that. Okay, Rodrigo's getting some fans. I mean, I always introduce him as the #1 social media manager in the club. But now with Bohachina Depot in the building, you're gonna have some competition. Just kidding, you guys are gonna be friends. Can you name the foods you ate on your trip to Hawaii? Oh my gosh, Hawaii was so fun. I'm gonna have to show you guys all the exciting stuff. See, that's the thing about being a travel vlogger is like, it's so fun to travel and then you have to actually put in the work on the editing side. So I honestly, I need to make the hire. I need to make the hire so that someone can help me with this. Oh my gosh, this is being so flimsy. God, I don't know what to do. Cheers. I love all my YouTube friends. See, this is the problem with becoming a YouTuber is like, you will probably end up not needing any actual friends because you could just go on YouTube and you don't need any friends. You don't need therapy. You just go on YouTube and start shooting the shit. And then also what I want to do is start doing a members only chat where we just talk about juicier topics because there's like a lot of juicy topics you could talk about in what's it called? Oh, my brother just texted me. Also, you got a bunch of boxes delivered today. I feel so lucky. Sometimes people just send me random stuff. Do you see yourself calling a UFC fight one day? I don't know if I would ever call a fight. Actually, I can pretty confidently say I would never call a UFC fight. Well, maybe as a play-by-play. So never say never. But like not as a color commentator. Because I've done color commentary for Combate Global. But Combate Global's audience is kind of different. Is your guillotine good or worse? My guillotine, I've gotten, I think, 3 or 4 times in competition, but it's definitely not my strongest weapon. Guillotines are super good if you have that, like, strong, like, crazy shoulder mobility. And as you guys can just tell from that small little glimpse. I don't have the best shoulder mobility. Hey, Alex, admit it. You cut the cheese while rolling? No. If I ever felt like that was a situation that was going to happen, I would just not be rolling. But also, being of XX chromosome, we don't do that. We don't do that ever, actually. I'm wishing you get some chocolates and roses on Valentine's Day. Guys, are we about to break some news? I completely forgot that Valentine's Day is this Friday. I have plans. Oh, oh. I'm going rock climbing. Okay, those are the plans. All right. Tell us about your crush. Oh my gosh, it's so easy to have crushes these days. I just feel so abundant and so aware of like cute people in my life. So that's fun. Okay, what do you guys think? Actually, no, I'm not gonna ask you guys questions. I don't wanna be a weirdo. Celebrity crush, men or women. Can you guys drop your celebrity crush? Because I feel like I'm just yapping and no one else is yapping. My celebrity crush would definitely be, sorry, I have to let the kitty in. He needs my attention. Hi. For the record, I did not lock him out. He went out there on his own, and then it's super noisy because we're in the city and there was a train. And here, come here, come here. Oh. Come here. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I used to be a little bit scared of cats, but he's a sweetheart. Hi. This is Stefan. This is Veronica's kitten. Hi, I love you. He's so cute. My celebrity crush, oh my gosh, who would my celebrity crush be? That's a good question. There's so many hot celebrities. My female one would probably be like a Sydney Sweeney. She's got everything I like. And then like a Selma. I like a Selma. Guy-wise, I don't know. Guys aren't matching the energy right now. I don't know if I have any guy celebrity crushes. Can I take you to see Etherwood at Respect? Oh my gosh, y'all, if you are in LA and you are a drum and bass fan, Respect, drum and bass, chef's kiss. If you love drum and bass, you will love those events. But even if you don't love drum and bass, you'll probably like the event. I mean, I remember the first time I went, it was popping off so hard. And like, you know, the crowd that it attracts like a different type of crowd, like a different type of weird, for sure. Because, you know, it's very like speedy. There was literally, it wasn't even like during the bass drop sometimes. Like the music was just so good, but there was someone that was literally just like, and I'm like, bro, are you okay? It might have been a girl, but she kept doing it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope she stops that soon, because she kind of freaking me out. Sydney is my type. I mean, I feel like even if you aren't into blonde, blue-eyed girls, Sydney is your type. But I like, oh my gosh, please don't knock over the camera. Sydney is everyone's type. Like, I think there's so many like beautiful Asian-y women, but because I'm like Latina and Asian, like I don't really typically like girls that look like me. And honestly, I think that's a good thing, because I remember I was having this conversation this one time, and this guy was like, I was like, oh yeah, what's your type? And we weren't like talking or anything, this is just like a colleague. And he was just like, honestly, probably a girl that's like exactly like me, like someone very similar to me. And I'm like, you're such a narcissist. And this is before I knew he was a narcissist, but like even since then, he's said things that just like prove my point further. What commentator do you look up to? Obviously, the first one that comes to mind is John Anik, because he is just so lively and so energetic and such a genuine person. And he's been kind of open about smoking that ganja. So I think that's really cool. I think he handles critiques really well. I think his voice just has the right punches. I think he's awesome. Um, what's good? I saw Boogeyman at Chasen's status show. You saw Boogeyman like Gio and Gio's brother Richie Martinez? Dude, the Martinez brothers have good tastes in music. I remember I was like just watching a Gio Martinez live chat and he was just going in on some beats and I was just that was my main source of music that night. That or people who date someone that looks like their sibling is always crazy. See, I also made this comment recently, and I completely didn't mean to, because like a lot of Filipinos actually end up dating like either, oh puta, Filipinos either Filipino women at least either go like white route or date another Filipino. And I totally didn't mean to say, oh yeah, I just don't want to date anyone that looks like my cousin or sibling. And then I looked at the person that I said it to and like they were just both Filipino AF. And I'm like, oh, sorry. No offense. No, but I get it. It's not for me. I can understand maybe why other people like that, but it is not for me. Yo, did we ever get any confirmation on that one story about Khabib Nurmagomedov marrying his distant cousin? Did I imagine that? Did Conor McGregor call him out? Conor McGregor recently sponsored the Sweet Love Girls, and I am so excited for this band because I feel like it's been a long time since we've had like a girl clique that has a bunch of different looking girls that are actually super talented. I'm like, hell yes. Yes, John Anik is the freaking best, and his brother is just as cool. I worked with him at Jason Anik at PGF, and he was just, he was gassing me up. He was gassing me up before the show. I was like, I'm gassing you and Egghead up. Y'all need to get ready for PGF season 8. That is going to be March 23rd to March 24th. I'll be back in Vegas for that. I need to still figure everything out. Yeah, that's true, but Connor was a scumbag about it. I didn't see what exactly he said. Like, was it a tweet? What is it just tweets that he was doing? I have not been super involved with MMA stuff. The first time I got back involved with MMA stuff was with the Global Fight League draft, and boy, oh boy, did that cause some ruffles in the talks between MMA fans. Hawaii or Costa Rica? I loved Hawaii, but I gotta go with Costa Rica because I just love I love being out of my comfort zone, and Hawaii felt like you're in the United States. And I like feeling like I'm not in the United States. But beauty-wise, I mean, Hawaii was freaking beautiful. But I just feel like I would get island fever very quickly there. The MMA holes. Oh my gosh, what's up, MMA holes? You were at GFL. Good times, good times. Okay, I'm gonna go back down to some of these. Okay, I think I've already answered this one last time. What's your favorite submission? Darce or honestly, not knee bar anymore, guys. After watching Chanel O'Brien get a knee bar and like all her body weight was on this girl's knee like this, but it also was like sideways. It was disturbing. I mean, it's not as if we saw the hyperextension, like anything that crazy, but just knowing like the look on this girl's face after that happened, I was like, damn, that's crazy. Are you going to listen to The Weeknd's new album? I did not even know that he had a new album out. Let me know how it is. He definitely was my go-to album in high school, but I feel like his albums peaked with oh my gosh, I'm blanking on what the album name is. Let's look at it. I have my phone right here. Currently recording on my extra phone, which is an old phone. It only has one camera, which is why it's doing that annoying thing where like it's focusing and refocusing. And I only have Instagram on that phone. But so if you really need me, make sure you text me or WhatsApp me because I have not been on Instagram. as much when I'm wandering around. Okay, The Weeknd. All right, let's see. Timeless, I think I heard. I wasn't like super a big fan of that. Oh, wait, that's not Hurry Up Tomorrow. Oh my gosh, this is like brand new. Sheesh. Okay, yes, I will definitely be walking around the streets with my headphones at night listening to music. Just kidding, don't do that. Kissland and Trilogy are obviously his favorite, or are obviously my favorite. The Weeknd. I feel like those are the majority. Like, who actually thinks Starboy is the best album that he has? No one. After Hours, hell nah. What's up, Alex and Mommy? Edamame. That's what your last name reminds me of, which is a good thing because I love Edamame. Favorite DNB artist? That's kind of hard. I guess it's kind of, I like UK Apache and Chase and Status. I think you were the one that brought up Chase and Status being in LA. I think I need to get back to LA and vibe. I have a friend that just offered me to rent out his upper studio in Orange County. I don't really know if I'm vibing with living in LA, but like SoCal, I could definitely spend some time in. But I just need to find someone that wants to split that rent. Who wants to split that SoCal rent? Because dude, yes, if your future son's name needs to be Edward, and then he'll be Edamame. That'll be so cute. That'll be so cute. I don't really like the drum and bass, but I love Burial, who is heavily inspired by jungle. I don't know, drum and bass. I didn't really used to be that big of a fan of drum and bass, and then I became a fan of it, and I didn't even know I was a fan of it. It just happened to be like, you know, when people just like combine all electronic music and they think the stuff that you hear in the Vegas clubs is what all EDM is. I'm like, no, there's actually different flavors to this, and there's actually some culture. Um, but like when it comes to rap, my taste in rap is so trash. Like, I feel like people with cultured taste in rap, they like the Kendrick Lamars and I don't know, whoever else is like a skilled rapper. I don't really care for that. Like when I think of good rap in my mind is just the kind of like ratchet type of rap. Like I love Gucci Mane. I love, oh my gosh. Well, I love Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion is really good. I don't think that is arguable. Nicki Minaj. But even like I'm blanking on her damn name right now, guys. It's the female rapper that does all the crazy ratchet songs now. Sexy Red. Sexy Red. Like, I think that's the fun stuff that gets me hype. Oh, God bless. God bless Meg. All right, let's see. What else? What's the dumbest sport you've ever heard of? I mean, today on Twitter, I have like a lot of funny Twitter followers. Guys, if you're on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, follow me. I feel like I've been posting some or reposting some really funny stuff. The dumbest sport I've ever heard of, there was one that I saw today where you have to like bounce the ball off your hip. I don't know. And then you have to like get the ball into a stone hoop. It's like an old sport. Also, this one made me so happy. My friend Christian has autism disorder spectrum and very shy. He's a big fan of your channel. He would like an autograph. I would love to start doing what are those things called? Where you can pay someone to like make a happy birthday thing. I want to do that. I feel like that would be fun. Wait, yes, no, I love Glorilla. I love her. I love her. She is it. She is the one for me. Cameo, yes. I need to start doing cameos, especially now that I'm doing like full on digital nomad stuff. I quit my full-time job. I used to manage the TikTok for Combate Global, but you guys will see, I literally grew Combate Global's TikTok to 315K and I left. And now I didn't leave Combate Global. I left the company that I was working for, and it hasn't grown since. It actually went down. It's at 313. But sometimes you just have to know. This is the most Gen Z thing you're gonna hear. knowing your worth and quitting to become a YouTuber. That's what that's what we doing in 2025, y'all. I mean, I know that these past few months have been the best months of my life just because, like I said in the beginning of this video, the number one word in 2024 was brain rot. And the fact that people get so obsessed with TikTok and they're not even getting like paid to be on TikTok, they're just so addicted to it, just shows that like we are all slaves to this. And there's been so many people that have been taking detoxes from social media, taking steps away, and I'm like, good for you. Like, don't feel like just because you're a figure in the media industry that you have to be a slave to this. You have to do this every day. You have to be nonstop. Like, you're a human. We're not made to be on the computer all the time, on TikTok all the time, creating content. Like, this stuff I enjoy. This is fun for me. Like, this I don't call work. But anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Kairos in the building, Kairos in the building, Kairos in the building. All right, guys, I think we're getting closer to like all of the questions that I was asked. I know there's questions on this phone, but they were just weird questions. People were being weirdos. Like, so people, a lot of the questions are sometimes like, OnlyFans? Why no OnlyFans? Why no OnlyFans? And I'm like, I'm very aware that OnlyFans now has a different marketing tactic they're doing. They're doing more PG-13 content. Not everything is sexualized. And I 100% think that people who want to do OnlyFans should do OnlyFans and do that type of content, and that is good on them. But for me, I just have never had an OnlyFans. I never will have an OnlyFans. And I don't think people realize that the reason that I get booked is, one, because I'm very good professionally, but two, it has nothing to do with my physicality. So like when people ask me about the OnlyFans stuff, I know it's not because they're like trying to say, oh, you're gonna do like jujitsu tutorials on there. Like, I know they're being creepy. So just get that out of your head, because it's not gonna happen. Hey Alex, you should name your child Joe, as in Joe Mommy. Oh, Alex, he's talking to Alex and Mommy. Joe Mommy. Yeah, there's plenty of different routes that you could go, Alex. I'm very excited for you and your future kid. What sizes are you in BJJ gear? Extra small, small. There's been like people that send me gear and I feel so bad because they send me like really large gear. And I'm like, do you think I'm that large? I'm not gonna name any names, but there was one that sent me like something that not even fit my brother. My brother is not that much bigger than me, but like he's a guy. What's your favorite holiday? That's a good question. I feel like it should be Halloween, but every time Halloween comes around, I'm always so busy that I don't really end up celebrating it much. I think maybe when I get a boyfriend, I'll like Valentine's Day. But Easter's kind of fun because you like hide Easter eggs. I was born and raised, or I guess raised Catholic. They say the camera adds 20 pounds. That's why I need to weigh 125. Because when I get up to 135, 140, we got a situation on our hands. Why isn't tickling used in MMA? Feel like it's the ultimate cheat code, laugh face. I feel like just knowing what it's been like competing and like literally breaking my hand during competition and continuing to go, I feel like your adrenaline is pumping so much that something like tickling won't matter. Like if breaking my hand didn't stop me from trying to get the submission, I don't think someone tickling me would stop me. But I know this person's like half joking. I think that's basically all of them. Yay, this was so fun. This was 45 minutes of good chitter chat. Hopefully I answered everyone's on Instagram. Instagram's on this phone, so I don't have access to it. So hopefully no one did it late, but we'll do this again. I am here for a long time, so I'll just be chilling and I finally have good Wi-Fi. Thank you guys so much for celebrating my birthday with me. This was basically a birthday hangout, so I appreciate you for letting me enjoy my little wine buzz that I had. I texted my social media manager, Rodrigo. I'm like, oh my gosh, Rodrigo, you better join my live chat. I'm a little bit feeling this wine. Oh my gosh, yes, we all love being tickled at some point. Okay, guys, I am gonna go, I think, get pasta, and then I'm gonna respond to this freaking crazy person's name. Freaking Craig is out here trying to ruin my life. The next live chat, I will fill you guys in on how he's trying to ruin my life. Thank you guys so much for the birthday wishes. I do owe Christian that autograph. I definitely will try to figure out a way to get that to him. And I will see you guys next time, Jiu-Jitsu nerds. I guess you aren't all Jiu-Jitsu nerds. You guys are just like friends, my friends. I'll see you guys. And please, yes, like, comment, and subscribe if you can. It really helps get this content out and build more of a community with people. Stay by, Stefan. All right, we will see you guys next time on the next live chat.